Hey, howdy and happy day. The world interests me because all over the world people are doing crazy, wokey things, right? It's happening. Wokey things left is what I should say, but I'm surprised at some outcomes. In England recently, the Supreme Court ruled unanimously that a woman's a woman. Wow, and these people have been confused for a long time over there. Certainly the politicians have been confused. And now the court comes down and says that. I mean, that's kind of shocking. A woman is defined by her biological sex. I've always known what a woman is. I mean, maybe I'm smarter than most, but I mean, it's not that hard to figure out, right? Duh. And so many countries, though, are still pushing back against it. All the Democrats, for instance, in the United States of America, and liberals in Canada, they're saying, hey, there's still a whole bunch of different genders and different things. Are they coming around? I don't think so. But the people in power are coming around, and that's a very good thing. A woman in Fresno, California, was recently stopped at a DUI checkpoint for being drunk. She was soused. She was in another place, right? And ever helpful. She offered up this information. She says, hey, I've been drinking all night with my husband. He's driving behind me in his car, and we're going home together, and he's drunker than I am. Women. Hey, just say it. Now, you got the U.S. Justice Department that is now suing the state of Maine because Maine has this continued defiance of Trump's business, of his executive order with regards to keeping biological males out of girls' sports. And Maine says, it's okay. We're going to keep doing that. And even though the law says we can't, we're going to end away. And Trump's people are saying, well, we will sue you then. And they've tried to do other nasty things, good things, to the government of Maine, and the courts have come in and said, you can't do that, so you have to sue them and go through the court system, which is too bad. I mean, dumb is forever. These people in Maine, the governing people, it's not what the people want, it's what the governing people want, and they're leading, and they're ruling, and it's very, very not so nice. Now, New York, you've got the Attorney General James there. Her whole thing when she ran for election was elect me and I will get Donald Trump. And she went after him with all barrels, and she's a tough old bird, and she's in another place, you know. And now there are documents obtained by Fox News, and I watched it on Laura Ingram's show here recently, and they had the paperwork, and so now they're pushing forward with it. And what the paperwork is, it says, hey, it appears that we have falsified records from James to meet certain lending requirements and receive favorable loan terms. And she also has a property in Virginia, which she listed as her permanent residence. And hey, she lives and works in New York, and the law is she has to have a permanent residence in New York. And, you know, but she did it so she could also get a different and more favorable loan. In her response, this is what she said. This is an interesting response. Typical liberal response. They don't answer the question. Like, did you do it? Yes or no. It's kind of simple again, but here's what she says. James' office says, she's been focused every single day on protecting New Yorkers, especially as administration weaponizes the federal government against the rule of law and the Constitution. She will not be intimidated by bullies. Okay, that's nice. Did you do it? Did you falsify records? Kind of appears like you did, and you were suing other people because you said that they falsified records, you hypocrite. That's a typical liberal thing, though. That's how they swing. That is what they do all of the time. I can do it, but you can't do it. Not nice. Home Alone 2. Keep it up here. Home Alone 2, that was a movie done in 1992. Trump, he had a brief cameo appearance in the movie because the movie was done at the some hotel, New York's Plaza Hotel. And at that time, Trump owned it, and they came to him and said, we want to do a shot in your hotel. Is that okay? And somehow or another, they negotiated that he would do a cameo. And the fella that produced the show, I think he's a producer, maybe the director, maybe both. His name is Columbus. And he was very surprised at how popular the cameo was. And he says this, we screened the film in Chicago, and when the moment came on screen that Trump appeared, the audience went crazy. They cheered and they cheered. Okay, that's good. Now he's saying, it's a bad thing. I wish I could take it out, but if I took it out, I'd probably get deported, even though I'm an American citizen. Clearly, you don't vote Republican. Hey, I gotta say, you might be wrong, but I am right. Just saying, y'all come back. See ya.